one. So what this is, cloud identity. So you have your how to put this one. So you have an instance. So right now, if you go to users section, you always have a default account. Okay.
Yes.
So this is your default provider, identity provider. Identity provider is your IDP, which tells which user you have. Uh, uh, this is the default authentication for BTP. I'm not sure how I'm putting the right words, but this is the default IDP identity provider for the this BTP application. So whatever you have, default identity will work. But if you are using some other tenant, let's say you are using application, and you do so, be each BTP user costs money, right? Let's say in company you have 10 developers, and 10 developers can have BTP account as a default identity provider, but you don't expert in the users for the company, like 1,000 users are there. You cannot create 1,000 users into BTP, right? For your
Yes.
application, whatever application you build, you cannot expect those many licenses for BTP. So what you'll do, you create an identity provider yourself. Your business will have your identity provider. Okay, let me open that one. So this is my identity. I have created a temporary identity provider. Okay, and I can go to this CIS uh, dashboard. I am going here, and you can see my cloud identity services. If you open this one, this is another application. Okay, so it has its own. Why I'm not getting my username? Anyway, and 14 days I can skip this one. Okay, so here this is my cloud identity service. Okay, here I will create whatever users I want. Okay, right now I'm only there, but I can create new users. You don't need BTP license here. Okay, and you
Okay,
can
sir.
have identity profession. So we have source system, target systems, means you can transport the systems. This is your central place. You can create users here, which will be propagated to all the solutions you have. Okay, and you can bring your cloud SSO, like Microsoft single sign-ons are there, right? You can bring it here in the identity providers. Okay, for example, corporate identity providers, you can bring the Microsoft. I can create new and the details of that one. Or I can create Google OAuth also, social identity providers like Google. All these things I can configure. They can always log in with the Google ID. Okay, those things are possible. There are a wide range of things which you don't need to worry about now. Okay, and the understanding is right. For build work zone, you need this one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what is build so you have tenant setting, source system, target systems, all these things. And if you see the application resources, application settings, so you can see uh, I have a subscription for this IDP, which is SAP build work zone. So this is one of the application which use my users here. So I can use my user ID to use build work zone. Okay. So that's how you set up this one. Okay.